In hard times, be fearless. Yes, there might be 1,000,001 reasons why you should be afraid. But that thing that wants to bring you to your knees, trembling and fear, can also be the same thing that will cause you to spread your wings and soar. In history, there was a time when King Jehoiakim was reigning in Judah, and oh, was it a hard time for the nation of Israel. They had setbacks. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, then declared a war on Jerusalem, and he besieged the city. God had handed over King Jehoiakim of Judah to Nebuchadnezzar, and some of the furnishings from the temple of God were even taken to Babylon and put in the treasure house of the god of the king of Babylon. And some of the children of Israel, who were the choicest, young men, healthy, handsome, intelligent, well-educated, who were good prospects for government leadership, they were taken away as captives to Babylon, and they were indoctrinated into the literature, language of the land of Babylon. Among these boys was Daniel. It was such a hard time for him, his friends, his family, because he had been taken away from his normal life into a new land. But there was no mention anywhere that Daniel was afraid. Daniel and his friends were taken away captive like slaves into the land of Babylon. I'm sure that Daniel had his dreams, he had aspirations, he had things as plans of what he wanted to be in the future. But this was a situation of distress that drove him from that place of freedom and liberty to a place of being restrained, down to Babylon. And for Jerusalem as a nation, they had been besieged, overpowered by the higher powers of Babylon. The nation of Israel was in distress. They had encountered the hostility of the Babylonians, and they were compelled to surrender to Babylon because Babylon was a powerful force at that time, and God had allowed that to happen. This was a condition beyond their control because their enemies got them restrained and got them surrounded. Yet, you will not hear a mention of being fearful for Daniel. Rather, Daniel and his friends were special specimens from Jerusalem, together with the articles that were taken from the temple. Daniel knew his God, and he knew that God was with him. So it's possible that you're in a messy situation right now, you're in distress, you're in a crisis or war situation. It looks like all hope is lost, yet you can be in perfect condition when all around you is boundaries beyond your control, restraints that you cannot control. You can be at your best. Rather than look at the hopelessness of that situation and fear and tremble at what is to come, not knowing what will happen to you, you can look up to God and seize that moment and decide that I will trust you. Lord, I will trust you like I have never done before. Because from this situation can come a whole new adventure for me when I choose to be fearless. Because I can be fearless in hard times. Choose to be fearless in these hard times.